When you first came to us and said you wanted to do an 80s series, I remember
Yeah.
thinking, why in the hell do the 80s?
A lot of it is me ragging on the 80s, politically and otherwise. But then, culture, it was actually a fun, there was a good underground 80s,
Absolutely.
musically and film too. The narrative went, oh, and then came the corporate 80s. Here's where Disney and Paramount, all those things became very corporate. And the 80s were pretty bad decade for film. As a film person who lived through this era, I was like, wait, I was going to every film in the 80s. That was just my era. Kind of like the music you grew up with. Like, wait, this is pretty good, actually. So I felt that way about the 80s. I hated to see that narrative. And while we do agree, and we put it in our title, we agree it was a bit of a wasteland. But the point is, there's never a total, washout for cinema. There's too many great artists worldwide making films somehow, some way. They're going to express themselves. It's a powerful medium. A lot of films go down in history much differently than they were responded to in the day. So I try to be accurate in that. It's like, oh, everybody hated this film, or people were profoundly mixed about it. A film everybody thinks is good now, or quite the opposite of the real gems here. The real jewels are the films that maybe got forgotten or people don't rate highly at all, that we're trying to shine a spotlight on and say, hey, check out this film. Can you believe this got made? Just like that film club environment of let's all get together, watch a film, and talk about it after.